Good evening. Welcome to tonight's installment of Art Artist, your girl Lundy. I just want to get right to it tonight. I got the Trap General, No Mercy calling in. This is actually No Mercy, my baby. You know what I'm saying? This is No Mercy's he's been on the show multiple times, but this is actually a part two to the show that he did about maybe almost 2 weeks ago. That Summer's little coonery involved with that show. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak on that. But yes, it's always an honor to have No Mercy. I fuck with him heavy. I fuck with what he's doing for the culture. You know what I'm saying? The trap is, you know what I'm saying, a heavyweight in New York. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, just the talent that he brings and breathes. So it's an honor to have him on. So I'm waiting to have him on. I got P on tonight. Kev Battle was not gonna be on tonight. Kev is the co-host of the Bazaar, but, you know, life happens, niggas gotta work, you know what I'm saying? Salute to you, Kev, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow on that big note we got going on tomorrow, you're gonna be on deck, so salute to you, I'll holler at you tomorrow. Salute to everybody that's listening, and salute to everybody that supports, you know, every facet of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a female with that loves to talk shit. I know what I'm talking about. I enjoy talking about it. You know what I'm saying? The knowledge has been there. I've been through these eras. So, you know, it's an honor for me to just to do what I love, you know, back on my square. Speaking of squares, shout out to the Nation of Gods and Earth. I'm back on my square. Shout out to every God that's listening. Shout out to every Earth that's out here. Shout out to my team. Oh, I'm going to just say this. My prayers to one of my very good friends, to him and his family tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I love you. Hold your head. Yeah, so I'm going to bring my calls for the night on. I'm just waiting for No Mercy to call in. I don't know what you're going to talk about tonight, Books, but I'm going to bring you on anyway. Hold on. Good evening, sir.
Hello, Miss Queen Lundy.
What's going on?
To be on top of everything that's good. How's everything with you?
Everything's good. You know, it's a little cold in New York. It's supposed to be nice and next week popping up. But, you know, tonight we got No Mercy on. So, you know how me and No Mercy get down. So it's going to be, you know what I'm saying, we're just going to build, you know what I'm saying, nothing, I want everything to be effortless. You understand what I'm saying? You know, there was something that I did want to talk about before he came on, but I'm not even going to say nothing about it. I'm going to just say this. The same way that I am on the radio, online, is the same way I am in person. And at the end of the day, I have zero tolerance for a lot of coonery. You got a lot. Okay, I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. Battle rap is basic. It's an opinionated based, you know what I'm saying, realm. I'm talking about just as far as debating and judging battles and things like that. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to force my opinion down your throat. I don't do those. So I don't want nobody trying to force theirs down my throat. I don't want nobody, you got to pull back from the phone. You're too close to the phone, or turn it down. I'm not with, I speak on what I feel I want to speak on when it comes to, you know, when it comes to be a hindrance to the realm or coonery or even the good things. You understand what I'm saying? I try to speak on that. So I'm going to just say this. Everybody, it's enough lane for everybody to get what it is that they're getting. But what I'm here to tell motherfuckers what they're not going to do. And what you're not going to do is call up to my show and fucking troll. And what you're not going to do is troll my timeline with your bullshit innuendos and your bullshit subliminals. At the end of the day, if you got my fucking mask, you call my phone. Because, like I said earlier, if any motherfucker got your phone number and they still going out their way to pop shit online, you pussy in person. You know what I'm saying? And this is coming from a female from New York that know what it is. I don't give a fuck about no out-of-towners that always got some shit to say about New York. At the end of the day, you want to be New York. You want to emulate New York. And at the end of the day, it ain't happening. You mad because we don't fuck with you. You mad because New Yorkers don't really fuck with y'all. But what you're not going to do is try to fuck with me and try to take my, you know what I'm saying, what it is, what it is. If affiliation is stopped, it's stopped. I don't speak on y'all motherfuckers. You're not going to speak. Y'all can speak for me all you want. Y'all the ones that's mad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to leave it there because I got the guest of the hour on the show. But like I said, I want the guests to call in. I want the fans to interact because I'm a fan first and foremost before anything. But what I'm not going to have is drama on my shit, fake people on my shit, and trolls on my shit. Simple. Now, the guest of honor is on the line. I'm going to bring my king on right now. Excuse me.
No mercy.
Talk that shit.
Yo!
What's good, King?
TrapNY, man. What's going on, yo?
What's going on? You know, it's an honor. You know how we do. It's always an honor to speak with you, you know what I'm saying, just period, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely an honor because it was some coonery involved with that show. I'll tell you about that off cam later, with the show that you was on. But see, I had to switch up shit, so now it's good. So, King, well, I don't gotta
What's going on, though?
Yeah, I don't gotta ask you the core questions because I had already asked them questions to you when you was on first. But I got like a whole lot of new, you know what I'm saying, a following. So, you know what I'm saying, just give a little background, you know what I'm saying, about, I call you handsome, but because you are, about No Mercy and what it is that you got going on.
But listen, man, I run a small league out in New York called the TrapNY. I want to say it's basically a development platform. It's not just a league. Like, we don't just match people up to battle. Like, we actually take time to groom and develop each individual artist at such a stage. So what we do is we might take somebody that's like fresh off the street that never had any battles on camera. We put them on camera to get their battle experience up, and once we feel like they groomed up enough, we put them against a big name. We put them against a Shotgun Suge, a Daylight, a Danger Zone, a Young Cannon, a Big Cannon, you know, people like that, to help them get more exposure. That way they can, you know, possibly start feeding their families off battle rap and get bigger opportunities to be in different places. Like, you know, I'm from the projects, you know what I mean? I'm from Polo Grounds. There's a lot of people that never even been outside of, like, that 10-block radius. But with battle rap, you can be able to travel. You can go see other places. You can even go see other countries thanks to battle rap now. So that's what we're trying to do. Like, we're not just giving you a battle career. Like, we actually changing people's lives doing it. So,
exactly.
All right, so, my bad. I was drinking some ginger ale. All right, so in regards to just, you know, breeding, okay, on Monday I had Norm, because you a league owner as well as, you know, you just said artist development, which is awesome, because, you know, you have a lot of leagues, you know what I'm saying, that don't, you know, well, most of these I feel are supposed to develop the artists or develop, you know, from the beginning stages to breed them, you know what I'm saying? So just in regards to just being a league owner, what is it about, you know, scouting? Because I know you do a lot of that, you know what I'm saying? You are like one of the only people that I know that has ever put niggas on, and this is when I was seeing on the show before the shit cut off the last time, in regards to putting niggas on, you know, on a card without seeing any footage. And that's what I respect about you. So, you know, briefly talk about that.
Well, I feel like everybody deserves a shot. You understand? Like, everybody's out here trying to do different things in their life. Like, I've actually, like, a few of the battlers that have been on the track, you know, there's been some of these guys that I've actually ran into in the street that recognize me. Like, at first, like, the reason a lot of people know me in battle rap is because I used to do recap blogs. You understand? I wasn't a blogger that just blogs about battle rap and don't go to events. Like, the same niggas I was saying got 3-0'd at this event because I was there live, I had to go see them at the next event when they was there. You understand? So this is what I was doing. I was doing prediction blogs, I was doing recaps, and I was actually going to the event. And a lot of my stuff was getting posted on different websites like URL and, you know, all the other battle rap websites out there. So that's how a lot of people grew to know me. So it got to a point where I was getting stopped on the street by people who battle rap and would really ask me, like, yo, now that you got a platform, do you think I can get a slot on there? And I would bring a couple of dudes on. So I respect that. You know, a dude walking up to me saying, yo, I see you moving, I see you got a platform, I'm trying to eat. Do you mind if I get a shot? Like, I respect that. So I can't tell a man just no, like, after he had the courage to actually come up to me and ask me for that. So, you know, that's what we do.
Right. Well, the questions I'm going to ask you tonight, because being that, you know, you're a fan, but also, you know, legal, so it's going to be questions that I'm, you know, just, you know, saying, ask you based on, you know, a balance of both sides. Now,
you know, I'm with everything.
I know you are. So, you know, shout out, you know, when you drop battles so much, you know what I'm saying? it's good because of, you know, it's a void. Like, for me, watching, you know, I come from, like I said, I ushered in with, you know what I'm saying, '08 till, you know what I'm saying, till now. So, you know, back then we were getting battles like once a week. The bitches rushing home from work to watch these battles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so the battle, you know, you drop your battles when you drop them, you know what I'm saying, which for me is frequent. But, you know what I'm saying, the talent, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, just as, as a fan, do you watch your battles? I know you do, but I want you to, you know, on air say that you do.
Yo, I'm going to keep it a buck. I watch nothing but TrapNY battles. Like, when I'm at work, when I'm at home bored or, you know, not really doing much, the first thing I will do is turn my flat screen on YouTube and go watch a TrapNY battle. I just do because, like, I'm a fan of the dudes that are on there. And I think being the league owner, that's really key. Like, in order to know talent, you have to be able to appreciate it as a fan.
Right, exactly. You summed it up for me. Now, so now I ask you that question. So, of the past maybe 6 months, you have some league owners or some people who's affiliated with the league, and they always talk about conflict of interest. I want to answer questions, so whatever. What was your favorite battle, you know what I'm saying, that came out of your camp? Maybe I'm not going to say the past 6 months because we're in the new year. I'm going to say it maybe since January.
My favorite battle, I would definitely have to say Excel versus Badassi Green.
Okay.
Because it's basically, you know, it's a clash of the generation. You know, the first class of talent from the TrapNY, Excel was one of the leaders of that class. You know, it was Excel, Dot, Jims, Show Off, J Murder, you know, guys like that. And Excel was pretty much, I would say he's the post, like, you know how Jerry West is the NBA logo. If there was a logo for the TrapNY, it would be Excel. Because Excel was one of those people, he came in, he was ready to battle whoever we gave him. He proved himself, and we got him a big look. And that look elevated him. You know, and Badassi Green, he's also like both of them. Yeah, Badassi, he's fire. Like, he's one of the guys. He's on.
Yeah, definitely.
And both of them started fresh at the TrapNY. Like, their first on-cam battle is with the TrapNY. You know, so for them two, they both come from strong classes because Badassi, he also comes from a strong class of the TrapNY. He comes from him, Fettuccine 20, you know, and a few other guys that came through around that time. Like, he's definitely one of the leaders of that. So for them two to actually go at it, you know, that was definitely a proud moment for us.
Right. How do you feel about, like you have so much talent. I'm going to say so much talent. But how do you feel about, when I know it might be like a happy thing to have your talent, you know, go somewhere else in battle and then always come back to the trap. How does that make you feel?
I really appreciate it. You know, because as far as our mission with the TrapNY, the mission is for us to get them the bigger platform so that way from there they can, you know, go even higher.
Right.
You know, and for them to come back and bring that newly gained fan base and, you know, bring all those views back, like, we're always appreciative when one of those guys comes back.
Right. The reason why I asked you that question was because, you know, I had a show, shout out Street Stats, shout out all that Street Stats, my people too. I had a show with him last summer, and I was kind of like, not on a rant, you know how I am, but I was kind of like, you know, saying to him, you know, like as far as, you know, certain battlers, like, yo, why the fuck y'all don't go back and battle for that man? Like, yo, you guys should start with him. Why you don't go back and battle for that man? Or you go back to battle for that man and you asking for ancient Chinese dollars. Like, yo, go back and give him a hometown discount because at that point, you know, before Hitman started his league or whatever, you know, St. Louis in a breeding ground, like there's never hardly no events here like that. So why y'all don't go back and battle for that man? So the reason why I asked you that was because I know that niggas go back and battle for the trap. So I just wanted to know how that made you feel.
Yeah,
okay,
it's always appreciative. I think dudes should always go back to their home because that's where you started. Like, when you come into the game off of a league, one of your missions as a battler should be to show your home love and help bring them up as well because they brought you into the game when they didn't have to.
Exactly. And that's why I asked you that question. Okay, so I'm just going to piggyback off of what I had mentioned earlier, just as far as the eras of battle rap. Before you started with the trap, it was No Mercy TV, one of my favorites, you know what I'm saying? But just in regards to for me, the golden era, like I said on damn every show this week, for me, the golden era, for me, of the reemergence of battle rap. I have to reiterate that term, the reemergence of battle rap, because it started with URL, you know what I'm saying? They were like the forerunners, the front runners of the reemergence of it, but for me, the golden age for me was from 2008 to like maybe 2012. I say Lux Calico, Summer Madness 2 for me. So in regards to just that statement, how do you feel about the state of battle rap now as compared to before?
To be honest, it's definitely oversaturated, but oversaturation is something that happens with anything that gets popular. Once something becomes mainstream, now that so many people are watching it, if there are 2 million people that watch battle rap a week, there's going to be a portion of that 2 million that feel like they can do it. So you're probably going to get out of that 2 million, you're probably going to get like 100 or 200 people that actually feel like they can battle rap, and they're going to want to jump into it. You're going to see sponsors are going to come out of that. Investors are going to come out of that. People who want to put events together, So right now I do feel like it's oversaturated, but also, all right, the way I look at hip-hop, you have your websites where just anybody can post up their music, right? You have like your Audio Mac, your Dat Piff, and things of that nature. Now, above that, you have the websites where only a certain caliber of artists could get their music posted. That's what kind of separates the people who's just doing it to be doing it from the people who's like really grinding. And I feel like with the emergence of a lot of battle rap media and websites and things of that nature, they have to be the ones to kind of separate the people who are just in it to be in it from the people who are really grinding and doing something. Because there's going to be people putting out content all the time. Like, there's at least 30 or 40 battles that drop per day. Right. So it's like, how do you create a platform where you can sift through all that and people can easily go and just find the best content? And as time goes on, those platforms are going to be developed. Battle rap is just now starting to get oversaturated. So over time, those platforms are going to rise. Like, not everybody can get their battle posted on URL TV. Not everybody can get their battle posted on BattleRap.com. So there are going to be more platforms that emerge like those where people know where to get their content from. So the oversaturation, after a while, it's not really going to be a big deal.
Right. As a fan, for me as a fan, it's this generation, I'm not going to say the new fans. Yeah, the new fans, fuck that. I don't care who don't like it. Yeah, the new fans, they want everything quick. Everything quick. They want the bars quick. They want the response quick. They want the battle quick. They want the recap. They want everything quick. You understand what I'm saying? But you get a lot of...
We're giving them too much.
Right. Well, you know what? I don't even think... Well, yeah, I kind of agree with that. A lot of it... And then based on wanting everything quick, it winds up becoming a lot of stuff. We start to see the same thing, or not the same thing, the same motherfucking people. And it becomes redundant. For me, okay, I talked about the state of battle rap. So now I'm gonna talk about the money. For me, like I said on every show this week, for me, the money once it was put out there to the public how much a nigga was making for a battle, it kind of, for me, that wasn't supposed to happen. That kind of fucked everything up. Because then now, you know what I'm saying, before, niggas ain't know who was making what. Niggas didn't even know who was getting paid. It was supposed to stay that way. So once you put out there how much somebody owed you or whatever the case may be, it turned it into, you know what I'm saying, like the Hunger Games for who can get, you know what I mean? Or niggas jumping out of windows. We're not supposed to know how much money you make. I know I don't want nobody knowing how much money I make, like I said, unless you're going to have on this rent. You understand what I'm saying? So how do you feel about I'm not gonna say how you feel. Do you feel the money has changed battle rap more than anything else?
I feel like, honestly, it's kind of two sides to that. Because, for one, I feel like with the numbers being public, certain people know what type of money they got to come in this game with in order to be a part of the culture. You know, like, as far as prices go, me, being that I've built a rapport with a lot of the top tiers and stuff like that, being that I used to do interviews with them and I used to actually go to events, a lot of these dudes will give me the homie price because they fuck with me. If you just some off-brand nigga coming in here thinking you going to flash a few dollars and you ain't put no work in battle rap yet, them niggas going to overcharge the fuck out of you. And I think it needs to be like that because you're not going to just come in here and try to rape our culture. So, let's say maybe like a John, because I fuck with John. That's the homie. Let's say he might charge me a low 4-digit amount. If you coming in and you ain't putting no work in the game, he might try to charge you like $7,000 to $8,000 because it's like, yo, we don't know you from a hole in the wall. So if you want me to affiliate myself with your league and kind of bring fans to your brand, you're gonna need to pay me extra. You know, and that's one of the things. That's why I think numbers had kind of a positive effect on battle rap because it's gonna keep them culture vulture niggas away from it in a way. Now, as far as the negative, I can't stand a nigga that pocket watches. I don't like a nigga that says, "Oh, so and so is getting this." If that's the case, I need to be getting this. You should never be basing your pay on what the next man is getting. When you get paid, you basing it on the agreement you have with the league and what you're bringing to the table as far as between you and the league, what you're bringing to the league. It should never be based on, oh, this guy's getting $50,000, I need to be getting $40,000.
I think that your resume, you know, it's kind of hard because, you know, it goes into just, you know, who name, because, you know, you had niggas come in who ain't battled in years and getting top dollar based on the, you know, the legacy or, you know what I'm saying, the nostalgia that they name hold weight with. You know what I'm saying? For me, I don't care what your name hold weight. I feel like, yo, recent activity and resume and shit like that should depend on how, you know what I'm saying, you get paid. You know what I'm saying? You don't go apply for a job interview, and you ain't got no recent work history. A nigga gonna be like, where the fuck you was at all this time? Like, I don't know, I'm not hiring this nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
For real, exactly.
That's, you know, but, okay, so for the trap, I call this season, you know, the first quarter of the year battle season because, you know, be like everybody, you know, the season change about to get warm, everybody coming out with their events. You've had a few events, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you for that because, you know, you got to keep the name relevant. You got to keep, you know, the new talent coming. So what's your next event you got coming up? Because I know you got one. I'm going to keep it a buck. We got maybe 5 in the works right now. Okay. You working? We got, next weekend we actually have we got 2 things we're doing out in Jersey. One of them is March 11th.
there's a hip hop showcase going on out in Somerset, New Jersey. Now, in that hip hop showcase, they're actually having a battle. It's a dude out there named Fel the Great, who he's known on the music scene out there, but he's going to be battling Reed Dollar. And what we're going to do is we're going to film and release the footage on the Trap New York.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
That Sunday, which is March 13th, we actually have an event out in Hoboken, which is not too far from the city and everything. We're doing an event out there, Garden City Graveyard. You know, we got a lot of the dope upcoming MCs from New York on it. We got CeeLo, the MC from New Jersey. We got CeeLo versus Kush Cloud. We got Dre Dennis versus Gambit. Daddy Mason versus Grills. We got Chubb Deuce versus Wes Crave. Mook Malouk versus Bigger Bigelow. Chris Duggs versus Free Movie, and Major versus Dice TV. So those are like a lot of the dudes from Jersey that's on the come up right now. And we just kind of giving them a platform. And we doing this in conjunction with the New Jersey. You know, they a brand out there that's known, like, you know, on the hip hop scene and everything. So we decided to partner up with them to make this happen.
That's awesome. Salute to you on that. You know, I like to hear things like that. You know, yesterday, shout out to Tom Montana. Had him on last night. You know, he coming off the battle with him and Dre Dennis. That shit was crazy, yo. I know you watched it. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that was fire.
Dre Dennis, yo. Dre Dennis. Yeah, Dre Dennis is, yeah. I always like
Dre. That's my twin brother right there.
Yeah, y'all do look alike. Facts. So, you know, I was just speaking on being able to take, have events. You know, like when I had Norms on, he said that, because, you know, my permanent co-host of the show, we got a troll on the line. 201, say what's up.
Yo.
Can
y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear your ass.
Oh, my bad. Nah, I ain't no troll, though. I'm just tuned in over here, and, you know, this heavy bags, by the way. You know what I mean?
Heavy, what's poppin'?
You know, I just wanted to call up, besides telling everybody that I got a crush on Lundy, though, but I just wanted to call up, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, let the people know that, you know, Trap House New York is the best league on the East Coast. That's coming from me. You know what I'm saying?
That, man. You already.
I think, and I think that people need to start appreciating, you know, Mercy a little bit more, and you know, realize how much talent that, you know, battle rap in general has come from his platform. And you know, I think people need to start paying a little bit more attention to this man and the moves that he's pulling, man. And you know, I don't think he get enough credit he deserves and shit like that, man. So I just wanted to call up and let the fans know, like, yo, y'all better pay attention to what this guy doing this shit, man. And last year, the year before that, like, and he's only 2 years old, 3 years old, like, making moves, like, beyond, you know, everybody else, and, like, breeding new talent and giving shots. And I've been to plenty of his events, and, like, bro, there's not 3,000 people there, but he's still putting out classic battles. And I think I just want to just commend him on that. You know, Mercy know he my guy, and you know, I don't want to take up too much time, but I just salute real when you know, when I see it, and you know.
I appreciate you, man, for real. Like, you one of the top supporters. Like, I remember Daylight having to leave the UW event, and I'm thinking I'm gonna have to send somebody to go pick this man up. You drove him over there to Battle XL. You know what I mean? Like, that was love right there. Like, we really appreciated that, man. Like, for real.
Nah, you already. And you know, Lundy, yo, you doing a good job too, man. And yo, you being proud, you know, you on that, you know, that woman shit, man. I'm proud of you, yo, for how far you came. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, and I appreciate that. You know, I love you, but wait a minute. I got Heavy Bags and No Mercy on the line right now. The fact that y'all are all over 6 feet tall, And y'all handsome. See, I don't really be flirting like that online, but I flirt a lot on my timeline. But on the air, I'm going to do whatever I want to do because I'm a grown-ass woman. But, Kev, I appreciate and love you. Thank you for calling in.
Word.
And don't be doing all other shit on your timeline either.
Nah, we good. Just next time you flirt with me, I don't care if it's Mercy or not. That's my brother, but I still fight Mercy for you, yo. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't be flirting with no other fucking guys in front of me, yo. And I mean that shit, even when I'm listening and nothing. So.
All right.
I'm sorry. Yo, Mercy, man, I'm a phone call away, bro. Fact, you already know.
You already, man.
Thank you,
love.
All right.
So did you just call me about my government name, yo, on your fucking show, yo?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know you're not beefing with me about that.
All right.
That's love. Ain't that your name on Facebook? Get off my line with that, yo. That's your name on Facebook. Beat it.
Yo, but for real, I got mad love for both of y'all, though. Have a good night.
You already.
Bye.
That's the bro right there. Like, he ride hard for the track. Like,
yeah, he's awesome. I love him to death. That's what I'm saying. It's about. I'm saying in the long run. I've had situations where I'm gonna say this, and just in regards to having reserves about certain things, about how people maneuver in this realm. And as a fan, it kind of it's disappointing. But at the end of the day, if people can regroup from that and just keep it moving and try to make some type of camaraderie last and keep it going, then that's what it's about for me. And that leads into my next question. In regards to just, Young League, what I'm saying, is like we all talked about as far as breeding, the new talent. And also having other talent come and still come back or whatever the case may be. Now, in regards to a battle that I watched, what battle was that? Oh, no, matter of fact, I didn't watch the battle, my bad. I had to get escorted out. But the battle, I thought that battle had, please, I thought that battle had the highest ratings. We talked about it the last time. But it wasn't. I thought that the XL Steams battle had the highest ratings, but I went back and it was Dre Dennis battle. You know what I'm saying? The fact that, he's he's like an anchor, when it comes to views for the league. Speak about that because at the end of the day, for me views ain't views depending on the views according to people watching a battle because it's good. Like, when you get good classic battles like you give, and you're gonna get views based on that. Other times it might be views based on somebody's love to watch somebody get 3-0, and I like that shit too. So just think about, Dre Dennis and it's the views, and the fact that, he's an anchor on that note.
Yeah, Dre Dennis is definitely one of our top view battlers at the trap. Like, he came in the gate hungry, like super hungry. Like, I remember the first time I seen him was at the Battle Rap Arena event. Shout out to Jesse Rican. And after his battle was over, somebody told me, like, yo, you got to get him on your platform. Like, it might have been Norbs. Like, it was a few people in the building that were saying, yo, he'd be a good look for the track. And he actually came up to me afterwards. He was like, yo, I fuck with your movement. I fuck with your league. I hope that was a good enough show I put on to see if I could get on. And I was like, you know what, let's do it. And no bullshit, we had an event maybe like the following week, and Assassin, his opponent, which was a cat from Philly named Ray Sizzy, he had got locked up. So I hit up Dre Dennis. I'm like, yo, you only got 4 days. You want to do a 1 round with the dude? And Dre was with it.
Okay.
And he did that battle. He did well. That happened to be one of our bigger events because Debo came out, ARP came out. Like, I think we might have had over 100 people in that Funkadelic room right there. So that's
deep. Wait. Let me just give props on that. Funkadelic, man. Listen, if you pack that shit like slave ship times 1,000. So that salute to that because that be word. Salute to that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like and you know what?
Yeah.
That room really creates a tense feeling because it's a really small room, but when you look at how it is on camera, we make that shit look huge because
look big.
So many people.
Yeah, you do.
But the following week, Dre Dennis, he battled Show Off because we wound up throwing another event to get, a few extra battles done. So he's driving up 2 hours from Jersey back to back to back. And he finally came back to battle Chess. And that was his battle. I think that battle is closing in on 200,000 right now. You know, because Chess, he's doing his thing. But that's definitely one of our top performances on the Trap New York. So salute to Dre Dennis for that.
Right. So, how can I say this? When it comes to I know it's hard work to be putting events together. You know what I'm saying? You were paid for putting events together, and then, actually the one to edit and put the footage out. Is that a process that you know what I'm saying, that you enjoy? You know, a lot of people be like, the editing is this, the editing is that. You know, you got your hands in a lot, and that's another thing to be saluted on. You know, it's a lot of hard work behind the scenes. So, the whole editing thing, putting out the footage, what aspect of just behind the scenes do you enjoy the most?
What aspect do I enjoy the most? I would like to say the release date of a battle. Mm-hmm. Because I just like going through all the groups and seeing, how people respond and everything like that. And I like the little jokes they be having here and there. But overall, I just like the response that we get when we putting out good products.
Right.
Your
that's dream really, card.
My dream card?
Yeah, it's your dream card.
Oh, man. All right. I hope nobody steal these battles, but I'm gonna put it out there anyway.
It's sad. Wait, pause. It's sad we gotta say even think like that. That shit crazy.
Man. Okay. But all right. My dream card would be Gems versus Disaster. Dot versus Hitman Holla.
Mhm.
Excel versus A-Verb.
Mm-hmm.
J Murder versus Young Ill. Show Off versus Young Cannon. Dre Dennis versus who I said I wanted to see. Dre Dennis versus DNA. Gaddafi Green versus K-Shine. And I want to see Fettuccine 20 versus Sue Surf.
I like Fettuccine 20. Where he at?
He getting his URL on right now. He got a PG that he waiting to drop. Him and Presidential Dub.
Yeah. Okay. That's fire. What about Momula on the track?
We had him before actually.
Again.
That wouldn't happen right now, but.
Okay. All right.
Salute to that man.
Mercy, my nigga, I swear. Okay. Books, is there anything you want to ask Mercy? Because I'm sorry, I just been, it's like we on the phone, me and Mercy. But Books, this is my PR. Is there anything you want to ask Mercy? No, he is. For real.
Yes. Thank you. I'm just honored to be listening to this conversation. Yo, shout out to you, Mercy. Shout out, that's real talk. It's about the Bar Dog. It's about NoMercyHarlem. It's about Heavy Bags TV that called in earlier. 3 years into the game, that's deep right there. Lundy, she's been doing her thing. She's about to hit her 100th episode, her 100th show very, very soon. So hopefully you can reach back and you can just show some love on that 100th episode, that 100th show, because she's been doing her thing. She's been holding it down with everybody who's been supporting her, and she's been doing that right there. Shout out to you.
I definitely come through on the 100th show, call up and all that.
That's
supporting, so I definitely going to support
Mercy graces my timeline every morning. So that's good enough for me.
Why? Because I be getting off work at that time.
That would be a blessing. That would be definitely a blessing. You have mentioned you had mentioned you was from the Polo Grounds, so you being I'm bringing back an old school term, United Five. United Five is something that makes me think of something that like Lundy's a part of, Team Voltron. You being one of the innovators, you coming from Harlem, and you being Team Voltron, and that aspect. I just appreciate everything that you're just putting out there. I got a couple of questions real quickly.
You got 5 minutes.
Okay.
Sorry.
This is a light question. This is my lightest question right here. Back in January, where there was a heated debate between Down South versus NYC, and they were doing the dozens, you had put up a pinned tweet that got so many views. What inspired you to come up with that pinned tweet? And I want everybody to go to No Mercy Twitter page and look at that tweet right there, and you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. What inspired you to do it?
That was the funniest shit ever.
Yes. Boss.
This is gonna make people laugh. Do y'all remember Young One from the Rough Riders?
Yeah.
Remember, he spelled his name, I think, YUNGWUN.
Yeah, that's how he spelled his name. Uh-huh.
So I actually was listening to a track with him probably like a day before, and when I thought of the South, that was one of the first things that kind of came to my mind, because, like, I'm thinking of the whole South and New York thing. I'm thinking, I just thought of him because he was a Southern dude that was part of a New York clan. Like, the Rough Riders is a New York-based group, even though they're everywhere, but they were predominantly in New York, and they actually, expanded, and he became a part of that. So at first, I was going to put up something about him being part of Rough Riders, like, a Southern rapper joining the New York movement, just to kind of throw that out there. But I'm like, all right, these new people, ain't nobody going to remember him really. So I thought about it, and I thought about his name. I'm like, wait, it's funny how Southern people count. So I just thought about how they count, and I'm like, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, and I'm starting to think about how they sound when they saying it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna tweet it just like that, how they say the numbers.
That shit got like 5,000 fucking tweets, views, and everything else. That was the funniest thing ever.
I was surprised. I never really I never had many tweets that went, like, I guess you could say viral like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that one kind of did it. I was like, God damn.
Wow.
Yeah, that was on a humble night, on a humble day, and that was the funniest thing ever. I remember I tweeted it.
It was.
I was like,
it was. But we have come down to the last 2 minutes of the show. No Mercy, please. Let everybody know where they can reach you at, on social media. And it was an honor, I'm going to ask you to come on every chance I get. You know how we do. And, it's just keep doing what you're doing for the culture, keep pushing. I always tell my kings out here, everybody be like, oh, you so men, no, I'll be telling my kings to keep pushing out here. I tell my queens the same thing, but I'm more for want men and people to naturally be okay. So it was an honor to have you on. Let everybody know where they could touch up with you at.
You can hit me on Twitter and Instagram at NoMercyHarlem. I don't got none of them numbers or funny-ass letters in my shit. It's just straight NoMercyHarlem. Stay tuned to the movement, man. The Trap New York. You can follow us on Twitter at the Trap_NY. It's the same for the Instagram. When you go to the YouTube, youtube.com/TrapHouse New York spelled out.
Right.
That's our channel where we posting all the fire battles. We also have a media channel, which is youtube.com/TrapHouseNY. Right. And that's where we posting like a lot of the blogs and the promo and a lot of the battles that's not really too good.
Okay.
So
and there you have it.
The movement.
Yes. And y'all can follow me on Twitter if y'all want to at Barbara_. Once again, don't call up my shit, trolling my shit, yo. Just speak, you know what I'm saying? We don't bite heads off of here. It's not that serious. And shout out to everybody that listening